So I just finished watching the fourth episode of Chainsaw Man, and that was another amazing episode. The fight between Denji and the Leech Devil, was fucking incredible. Like, what actually happened in the fight, the choreography of it all. There's a part where Denji literally wraps the Devil's intestines round the Leech Devil to like restrain it before attacking. It was crazy. Just the actual fight itself and the way it took place and where it took place, like literally within like the remains of the Bat Devil and its insides and stuff like that, just was such a crazy visual. And the fact they actually played off of that in the fight itself and made it part of the battle, I thought was fucking genius and really cool. But I'll say every fight in this series so far has felt really creative and different, you know, even though it's just him fighting with essentially chainsaws, just like the way it's all set up and stuff like that. Like the fight between the zombie devil and this one are completely different, even though they're similar sort of scenarios, like Denji fighting this giant creature. Although in this episode, Denji couldn't use his full power because he lost his arm pretty early on, and then he only had a tiny bit of the chainsaw come out of his face. But even though he only had that, he still managed to, you know, hold his own. He didn't manage to win. He had to get saved at the end by Hayakawa and this awesome like devil fox thing that he's made a deal with, which just looked fucking awesome. And the strength of that thing was crazy. I'm surprised how strong it is though, because like Makima was saying in the last episode that the strength of the demon or the devil is dictated on the fear of its name. And I don't know who's scared of a fox, but maybe there's more to it. There must be, obviously. But I'm more scared of leeches than foxes personally. But either way, it was a really fucking cool visual. And Hayakawa is badass. There's a scene in this episode where he's like making coffee and just doing washing, and it looks fucking incredible. It's like the most elite level animation. It looks movie quality for some reason, but I'm not surprised because this anime visually looks fucking stunning. But now Hayakawa is having to look after Power and Denji because Makima basically is making him, and it's funny, they're literally just like two kids essentially, and Hayakawa's like the mature one looking after him. But Power is literally like a kid, essentially like an irresponsible toddler. But it's funny watching her and Denji because I feel like they're actually quite similar in like the way they act. They're both quite immature and they're both quite like juvenile. But I think it's gonna work quite well. I think they're gonna become quite close friends. And at the end of the episode, Denji got his wish. He's allowed to cop a feel, 3 of them, because of what he did. So I'm happy for the guy. He's achieving his dreams already. I don't know what's gonna happen afterwards because that's his motivation, bro. Once he's achieved that, what's next? Maybe he's gonna want to do some dirtier stuff. We don't know. But yeah, this episode was fucking great. And Power's got Meowie back, so happy days, bro. Happy days. Can't wait to see the next one.